Welcome to Awakenings and Little Rays of Sunshine. My name is Dawn, and today is Friday, February 11th, 2022. First, let me apologize for taking so long to get my next video up. I know nothing, absolutely nothing about recording and editing and exporting and importing, so I'm learning this as I go, and I appreciate your patience in that. So today I wanted to talk about centering yourself amidst the rise in frequency and vibration, the energy fluxes we're going through, the shifts in the time perception. There's a lot going on out there, and politically and medically, and so it's important that we take time to recenter and regroup and reconnect. So I've been getting this persistent nudge for days now to get this video up. I've actually had one up that I took down because I noticed there was some editing errors in it. But I'm going to do this again, and let's see where it goes. So there are many techniques we can use to recenter, and I'm just going to go through a few things with you to maybe, a lot of these are probably things that you already know, but may have forgotten or, just haven't done them in a while. So we're going to do that today and just go over some ways for you to reconnect and do some self-care. Earthing and grounding. So for me, earthing is a form of grounding. It's tapping into the Earth's frequencies and energies and reconnecting ourselves with Mother Earth. Some forms of earthing include, but are, of course, are not limited to, walking on the beach, swimming in the ocean or a lake, walking in the woods, going on a nature hike, hug a tree, do some gardening. I live in the northeast of the United States in New England, and it's wintertime here, and the ground outside is frozen solid. So gardening's very difficult right now. So I do indoor gardening. My granddaughter and I just started all of our flowers for the summer. So, find creative ways to do things that will help you do earthing. Walk barefoot outside. Again, obviously, if you're in New England or in a cold climate right now, it's probably not the best thing for you to do. But there are other things that you can do to do, earthing practices. One that I particularly like is sunbathing. I love to sunbathe, but I also like to moonbathe. And that's just laying out under the stars, under the moon, and just taking in the awe of the nighttime and the beauty of the moon and stars and the sounds of nature. So those are a few practices that you could do. In general, it's just reconnecting with Mother Earth. Now, grounding for me is connecting with Mother Earth physically and spiritually through sensory, perception, or cognitive means. It creates emotional stability, calm, and clears the mind. It can also help you feel centered, strong, focused, balanced, less stressed, and feelings of having less tension. So grounding for me is like when you ground an electric current, you to prevent fires and other mishaps, we ground the electrical current. And so I think of grounding with Mother Earth in much the same way. For me, it's a visualization technique where I'm tethering myself to Mother Earth's heart center. So I visualize that I have a silver string attached to the inside of my heart source, and that silver cord runs all the way to the magnetic Earth heart center. And so, like I said, I have this little process that I go through where I connect my heart center with that cord with that silver cord to the Earth's heart center. And it's like a tether, and anywhere I go on the Earth, I am centered through that connection with Mother Earth. So I encourage you to give that a try. Smudging is a fantastic way to clear negative energies from where you are, from yourself, your surroundings. But one thing you need to keep in mind is that sage alone clears all energy. So you'll want to burn an incense or use essential oils to bring back positive energies into yourself or your surrounding area. They do make smudge sticks that have other elements in them. Some have lavender, I've seen some with cedar, I've seen some with sweetgrass, I've seen some with roses, and so those, you're clearing away the negative energy as well as replacing it with a positive energy at the same time. So those are wonderful too. Crystals and stones are wonderful to have for protection and against negative energies, and for calling in good energies as well. Black tourmaline, selenite, obsidian, black onyx. Obviously, there are a lot out there. I encourage you to do your own research into them and pick something that resonates with you, because there's just so many out there. But again, I have black tourmaline, selenite, obsidian, black onyx, as well as I have rose quartz and citrine, and just I have a lot. So I encourage you, please, study those and find the ones that you like and get them, and keep them with you, or set up a little place where you have them for yourself. Salt baths, let me tell you how amazing those are. Not only do they clear away negative energy that you've collected throughout your day, but they also detox your body. Don't use that iodized salt that you have in your cabinet. Get Himalayan pink salt or sea salt. These are the salts that are remove the toxins and negativity from you. So I encourage you to get some of those. In my salt baths, I also use lavender oil. My crystals and my stones go in the tub with me. I usually have a candle, and I usually have some vibrational or frequency healing music on, or aura cleansing music. I often will meditate or pray while I'm in the tub, so that I'm reconnecting with God, creator, source, universe, whatever you want to call it, that's what you call it. For me, it's God, creator. And that's another way for self-care, is reconnecting with, again, your creator, your God, your divine source. Just take a moment, just sit and just take a moment and be, even if it's only for a moment. Reconnect to that place within you and go there in silence. Talk with your heart to your creator or your source and just find some peace. Find your happy place. What brings you joy? What did you used to do when you were young, or that, maybe somebody laughed at you and said, oh, you're not good at that, you shouldn't do that. Why? Why did you stop? Because somebody gave their opinion of you? No. If it brought you joy, do it. Do it. Bring it back. Do you like to paint, draw, even color? Do you like to read or write poetry? What about an instrument? I bet you have an instrument tucked away somewhere that you haven't played in probably 10 years or so. Pull that back out. Give that a whiz. Why not? And if you find you can't play it anymore, at least you get a good laugh out of it. Laughter is awesome self-care. Laughter and smiling. Do that. Oh my goodness. Love yourself. My goodness, please give yourself permission to love yourself. Love everything about yourself. Honor everything about yourself. The good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful. All of these things make us who we are and shape us for who we are becoming. Life is so hard and we're judged so much. And often we are our own worst critics. So love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Remember, you are learning and growing too. Treat yourself the same way you would treat those that you hold beloved in your life. Treat yourself the way you would treat your grandma, your grandfather, your mother, your father, your children, your fur babies. Treat yourself with the same love and non-judgmental attitude that you treat them with. And mean it. Give yourself permission to stop judging and stop condemning yourself. Look in the mirror. Look into those beautiful eyes looking back at you and say to yourself, I love you. I love everything about you. No, you're not perfect. You aren't meant to be perfect. But you are working your way towards being the best and highest version of yourself. And that's all you can do. And I love you for getting up and trying every single day. Use affirmations. I am beautiful. I am loved. I am strong. I am compassionate. I am centered and focused. I am calm. I am love. Again, remember, smile, laugh a lot. Remember that you are safe, you are protected, and you are loved. Until next time, my friends, take care of yourselves, be kind to yourselves, love yourselves. I love you, and I am sending you away with love, light, and little rays rays of sunshine.